Hello and welcome. This is Ayana Lahi, and I'm so very happy that you are here with all of us in this week's episode of Be One, Be You. We are diving into the theme igniting sexual life force energies to create abundance. You might wonder, how does sexuality and abundance work together? And how do they affect each other? Sexual life force energies are the main current into the feminine divine, meaning the earth energy, the grounding electromagnetic energy that has an ignition effect. It ignites matter. It is the underlying energy that is inside of nature, the inside of the core energy of what moves animals, what moves plants to turn towards the sun, what moves human beings to procreate and to enjoy their sexual energies. We are not taught as a culture how to work and listen and build our own sexual energies. They are an energy that we learn through observation out into the world, into the media, into movies. That sexual energy is something that's used, something that is taken, something that is given, and always something that one is hoping for something good to come from it. Many of you know that you have experienced a relationship, or possibly more, where the initial sexual connection, sexual energy was on fire, but the ability to integrate the energy into the relationship and build something instead of destroying the love was something that came as a surprise. We don't know the potency of the life force energy and how it really affects us. We have grown into an era of people of just being taught to use energies, people, situations, products. And those of you who understand what it feels like just through the experience where you make something for yourself, you know that you are part of that creative process. In some of the beginning core understandings of sexual energy, which I go into in many levels of depth in the Spirit Gateways Institute courses, the master classes, the group mentoring, sexuality and money, abundance, manifestation, creation, and enlightenment are all connected here. Your sexual energies are abundant. And when they have been used, abused by you or by someone else or others, there is belief systems in your thinking self that get in the way of how sex, sexual energy, and your abundance all work together. Many of you are familiar with the phrase karma, an action done unto someone else, usually at some point is done to you, whether in this lifetime or another lifetime. That's a cause and effect relationship. When we learn to balance the polarities inside of ourselves, we establish and create a relationship with life that is beyond karma, created from cause and effect. The karma is a topic unto itself that we can go into at another moment for sure. But right now we're looking at your pure sexual energy and the wealth and the abundance that comes from the same place of honoring the source within you. We all have a tendency to grab hold of the gifts from our life force energy to use it for something. What we're meant to do is to channel it, to move it, to circulate life force energy so that as it moves in your body and it feels alive and vibrant, that you can choose whether or not you're moving it into your sexual organs to release energy. And you have the ability to choose who you want to share that with and what kind of experience you want to have. In our global culture, we're taught that sex is an energy that you build and you release. And yet, that power that comes up in the energy is so powerful that it brings up all your stuff. And then you wonder why there's issues in the relationship. Now, money is a currency. It's created to represent giving and receiving. It represents exchange. It too can be used and abused. It can be thought of as, this is mine. This is all mine. I can spend it just for me. Or money is created and it's spent to grow greater positivity, greater outcomes for other people and the world. It can be designed in a business model that is based upon many people prospering, where there's many wins. That just takes ingenuity, creativity, and respecting how Source itself is giving messages. So sexual energy and your money abundance energy all come from the meeting point in your body of earth energy, the source, creation in the earth, and the source energy that is from the universal dynamic, the cosmos, that is beyond just the earth herself. So you have your physical senses that are responding and they give messages to your brain, your functioning parts that are all in alignment with source or your ego. And when you're absorbing information and you process everything through how you think it should be, why it is the way it is, and there isn't any room for that cosmic universal input, what you find is your life force energies start becoming controlling. They become controlling. So how you're trying to control the universe, the world, through your money reality and trying to control a relationship or get something through the relationship, through your sexual life force energies, things start to fall apart. It might be a challenge in a department in your company. It might be a challenge meeting the quota for the quarter. You might experience someone who is behind your back, creating through being misaligned in themselves It aligns with your misalignment, with your energies, and how you use your energies. So, this connection of sexual life force energies and money, abundance, flow, wealth, currency are connected. For those of you who have been consciously seeking your connections deep into the wellspring of the divine, of that invisible source, you find that you have so much love moving through you that the love becomes your currency and then multiplies your finances and multiplies the abundance and the potential of your love relationship. It multiplies the gifts. Usually, what happens is that we've been scarred, we're wounded in our own life force energies. Whether we were judged artistically, our mother needed our energies too much growing up, whether we had to fulfill expectations because we had so much life force energy, or whatever your situation, circumstance, whatever your story is, it's becoming aware of what your story is and shifting your relationship to the story. So the story is the story of what you've been through in your life in relationship to money, growing money, receiving, spending money, how money comes to you, and your love relationship, how you have overgiven, given to the wrong person, had misconceptions yourself about life force energy and how it works, misconceptions about money, what you have believed inside. Your story with money, what you believe you deserve, and even more than that, what you really believe if money just came to you effortlessly through your focused efforts. So when you focus and you know your intention and you break through your own inner perceptions that are barriers to the flow of life in you, you begin to get humbled because you realize that it's so easy to create our own stories that rob us of the experience of living in our full manifestation, our full expression. So you might take in for a moment what it feels like to say yes to that abundant energy that is moving through you, the abundant life force energy. That is your passion for what you really want to be doing, giving, living in the moment. You might not need to be doing anything, but to be experiencing that internal expression. Each and every one of you has your own unique expression of your life force energies. So feel into, perhaps you're someone who wasn't given that message or opportunity or the way to express your life force energies when you were younger. And you didn't know what to do with it. So you took on ideas and goals for your life, but without the connection into that source of real true power that comes from your soul and your physical body, the life force current meeting in spirit, in you, that invisible realm where there's infinite possibilities. There's like magic happening because you get to experience what you really want to, that's right for you on a soul level. So many people are striving to make it, to be very affluent financially, but may not have a clue about connecting into their inner self. Perhaps you're someone who is listening to this and saying, well, what do you mean by my life force energy? I feel that all the time. It's where it takes you and what it aligns you to. And as you grow your relationship with your life force energy, you're able to accomplish more and also come closer to God within you because your life force energy is connected into source directly. Your sexuality is your creativity, and your creativity comes from the life force energies, and you each have your own configuration of that energy. When you connect your mind into your lower belly, the second power point center, also known as the second chakra, the way you find it is you put your thumb in your navel and your pinky on your pubic bone, and then you drop your second finger, your index finger, down on your belly. And I want you to bring your focus all the way into your spine on the opposite side of your body instead of just the front where your second finger is. And to begin to breathe blue light into that center and let that blue light just expand on the inhale and contract on the exhale. And then send that blue light down into the core of the earth and connect into the center of gold light. There's gold light and white light in the core of the earth. In this circumstance, let's connect into the gold light and bring that gold light up through your feet and into your genitals. And to move that gold light deeper into your genitals, your tailbone, the space between your tailbone and pubic bone, and then up into your heart, up through the front of your spine and into your heart center. This is one of the many exercises and practices that you find in Be Light meditation, which is the Spirit Gateway's meditation practice form and structure that I've created over the years. You find Be Light meditation in all of the Spirit Gateways Institute courses, trainings, and programs. So connect in your mind with the gold light in your heart center now and in the root center, and let your mind connect into both. And I just want to invite you to stay connected, breathing and feeling thinking at the same time from this golden light connection. And just begin to notice the differences within you over the next few days. There's so much to share with this topic. I love this topic because it's one of the central points of all the Spirit Gateways teachings and work, because we're here at Spirit Gateways as a portal to guide you and give you the tools to move into the core of you, the source of you, so that you move from the ego operating system within you into your true self operating system and end your patterns of leaving yourself and instead experiencing the ignition of being one in you. I invite you to check out my website, ayanalehi.com, and subscribe to receive quite a few different free gifts and a lot of information about the programs that are here for you so that you choose which one's right for you. There's enough that has been created to greet you at the door of who you are. Sending you all my love until next time. This is Ayana Leahy.